Preventing overeating is so much easier than gritting your teeth and telling yourself to stop eating. In today's video, we're going through some tips that will help you stop overeating. First tip is to make sure your first meal of the day has a lot of protein. And what I mean by a lot of protein is around 20 to 35 grams dependent on your goals. And this is important because a lot of protein at breakfast is going to prevent any blood sugar crashes throughout the day. It's also going to minimize the amount of insulin that is secreted throughout the day. In addition, if your breakfast right now is very high in refined carbohydrates, such as a lot of sugar found in cereal, maybe a lot of jelly and a lot of pancakes, maybe some French toast, you're probably experiencing that sugar high or that rise in blood glucose level, which is then followed by a crash. And that crash is actually your signs of craving different foods that you're probably not supposed to be having. And if you have an adequate amount of protein during your breakfast, you're not going to experience that sugar crash. Better yet, make sure you make your meals nice and balanced. I have so much meal inspiration on my Instagram, so definitely go check it out. However, I want your meals to be balanced where you have an adequate amount of protein, high fiber carbs, fats, and lots of fiber, lots of color. And what I mean by high fiber carbs are carbs that are not refined. Some examples of fiber-rich carbs are found in fruits, vegetables. Sweet potato can also be a high fiber carb as well. My second tip is to start drinking mint tea, especially after your meals. Menthol found in mint or peppermint has been shown to decrease sugar cravings. So go and get some peppermint tea, or even better yet, try to grow some mint in your garden. It honestly grows like weeds. I planted like one little bush and now it has like overgrown my entire garden. So definitely a little bit goes a long way with that. However, you just want to take a few leaves, especially like after dinner or after a really heavy meal, pour over some boiling water, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're gonna come back, you're going to sip on it, and your sugar cravings will just disappear. Third tip is to take a short walk after your meal, specifically outside. Outdoors, the sunshine will help uplift your mood. Also beneficial for regulating your blood sugar. So you can see there is a theme in blood sugar regulation, decreasing your sugar cravings. So, when you're walking, you're contracting your muscles. And when you're contracting your muscles, you're actually uptaking glucose from your bloodstream and shuttling it into your muscles for it to be stored as glycogen. And that will also help decrease your blood glucose level. And as a result, it's going to help decrease your sugar cravings. As a side note, if you're craving sugar and you're in an environment that is consistently making you stress, that is going to increase your cortisol levels just because you are becoming a lot more stressed. And when you do have higher cortisol levels, you are more likely to just binge on all the snacks because you're trying to suppress your stress, right? So instead of binging on all those snacks, you can go outside, go for a walk, and get your steps in. My last tip for today is to experiment with magnesium. Magnesium has been shown time and time again to help with your sleep. And if you have sugar cravings, you are most likely not sleeping well, you're not sleeping long enough, you're probably not getting enough of the good REM deep sleep, and that's probably causing your sugar cravings. If you have one day of bad sleep, the following day your cortisol levels will become elevated. And when your cortisol levels become elevated, you're more likely to crave the refined sugars. In addition, your hunger hormone ghrelin is going to become elevated, while your leptin, your satiety hormone, is going to decrease. Let me know which tip you're going to be implementing today. That's it for me, guys. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.